Hi, and welcome back to KDP. In this video today, I will be showing you how you can create an Amazon KDP book using the tools that I use to create mine. So the two tools that I will be using to create the Amazon KDP low content book is Canva, which is what you see here on the screen. This video is not sponsored by Tangent Templates or Canva, but I do have a Canva affiliate link that you can use to get a free 30-day trial of Canva Pro. So in this video, I will be making a dot grid journal similar to the one that I made in another video where I reviewed and demoed the Amazon KDP books that I created. I will link that video up in the cards as well as down in the description. You are free to use whatever software or program that you have to create your interiors as well as your covers for your KDP books. In this video, I am using Tangent Templates for the interior of the book, and then I will use Canva to create the cover for the book. Before I show you how to get the interior pages using Tangent Templates, I'll just tell you a little bit about this software. So Tangent Templates is a software suite that allows you to make low content books fast and easy. It says here it includes over 100 templates for a variety of niches. They give you files as PDFs, Illustrator, and Design so they can be easily edited and customized in a variety of third-party tools. So they do offer a lot of other things in addition to like the interiors. But in this video, I'm just going to download the interior pages and then use Canva to create the cover. You can create the cover in Tangent Templates as well, but I typically don't, and that's just a personal preference. So what I'm going to do now is log in to Tangent Templates. And just so you know, Tangent Templates is not a free program. It is $59, and that's a one-time fee that you pay to get lifetime access to the program. So that's why I said if you can use whatever software or program that you have, you can use Canva to do the interiors as well as the cover. But just for this video, I am using Tangent Templates for the interiors, or for the interior, and Canva to create the cover. So I'm going to log in. Okay, so when you log in, it takes you right to the Tangent interiors. So this is where I'm going to get my dot grid pages from. But as you can see, there are a lot of other different choices for interior pages. For this video, like I said, I will make a dot grid journal. So I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top and click on dot grid. So when you click on the specific type of interior page that you want, it takes you to this page where you can pick your trim size, put in your page count, if you want bleed or not, and then you would download the interior. So for this one, I think I will do 6x9 because I believe that's what the other one was from my other video. And so 6x9. For the page count, I'll do 200. And I'll just keep bleed on. So I'll hit download interior. So while that's downloading, it also pops up here where you can create a cover for the book. So you can download a PNG cover template, or you can click to view the cover dimensions. So these are really helpful if you are creating your cover so that you know what dimensions you need to create your document. So I will click on this. Okay, so here it shows you dimensions for print ready PDF cover. I like to download the print ready paperback cover template. I use this in Canva to help with designing the cover. So I will download that now. Okay, so now that we have our interior pages and our paperback cover template, now is time to head over to Canva and get our cover created. So I will be using the Canva free version to create this cover. And again, like I said, if you want to try out Canva Pro for free for 30 days, I do have a link that I will leave in the description. You are free to try that out. So now that I know that the cover is 12.7 inches wide by 9.25 inches tall, I'm going to head up here in Canva and click Create a Design. And if you go to here where it says Custom Size, you click on that and change it from pixels to inches. And for the width, put 12.7 and the height 9.25 and hit and click Create New Design. Okay, so here we have our cover, and what I like to do is head to Uploads and go to Upload Files, and then I'm just going to upload the PNG that I just downloaded. And then you click and drag and allow it to snap to the background. And another thing that I like about using the PNG template for the cover is that it also gives where the barcode would go, so you know not to put anything of importance in that area because it will get blocked by the barcode. So now that we have that, we can start designing the cover. And another thing that you can do with this PNG is reduce the opacity if you don't want it to be so noticeable while you're designing your cover. But for the sake of the video, so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, I'll leave it up a little bit higher just so you can still see. So I really don't have any thought about what I want this to look like, so I'm kind of just winging it. But I would just kind of play around with some stuff, and I'll most likely speed this part of the video up just because the video would be crazy long if I just sat here in real time and designed the entire notebook. Okay, so I'm going to design this cover and I will be back once it's done. So at any point during the cover designing process, if you want to delete the PNG, you can. So I'm going to delete mine now, and then I'm just going to add a title to the front of it, and this will be the cover. One of the nice things I like about making the cover in Canva, and I'm sure with other programs also, is that you can duplicate the page or add additional pages to your design. So this first page, I got to a certain point and like I kind of liked the cover, but I wanted to try and do something different with it, but still keeping the same base for the cover. So if you click right here, it says duplicate page. You can duplicate it, and then you can make certain changes to this second option for a cover if you want, or you can just add a blank page and like just create something completely different. And so once you get through all your iterations or however many different covers that you want, you can pick whichever one you want to be the main cover. After you eliminate whichever ones you don't really like and pick the one that you like the best, you can then use that cover and download that page specifically and use that as the cover. And so you don't have to feel like you have to start from scratch or like keep creating multiple files, if that makes sense. You can have multiple pages in one design and then kind of filter out which ones you don't really like. Or you could also, if you're making like a series of the same size book with a 6x9 in this case with 200 pages, you can just keep this as like a running document basically that you can create multiple covers for the same size book with the same amount of pages. So with duplicating the first page, I just used a different set of elements in the center right here. So I like this better than this top one. And so I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to add text and then I will show you how to download it. And since this is not a Canva tutorial or a tangent templates tutorial per se. I do have a couple of Canva tutorial videos that I can link to in the description. And if you also would like me to make a dedicated video on either Canva or tangent templates, just let me know in the comments and I will try to do that. I actually didn't really like this cover at first, but now it's grown on me. But this is just something I just put together just to show you how you can create a cover. I was going to say I don't think I'm going to put any text on the spine, but I think I will just because I can. So I'm probably just going to put dot grid notebook on the side. Obviously you can put whatever you want on your notebook or low content book that you're doing. You can put what it is on the side. You can put your author name or a pen name if you have a pen name. And then also, like for the back, if you wanted to put something on the back, you can do that too. I just decide to keep my books blank on the back most of the time, like with just like a color rectangle for the back cover, and then just primarily design just the front of it, because people are more so going to see the front of it than they are the back. And these aren't like actual books where you have to have like an author bio or blurb on the back or what have you. So I just don't put anything on the back. But again, it's up to you. If you want to put something on the back, you can. If you want to have the entire cover filled up with graphics, you can do that too. I'm sure that would be pretty cool too. But now that the cover is done, I'm going to use the second page out of the document. And what you want to do is go up here to where it says. So after you click share, you're going to click download. And so it brings you here to where you can click for the file type. So since this is going to be printed, because it'll be a physical book, we are going to pick PDF print, which is best for printing. For the Amazon KDP books, you do not have to include crop marks and bleed. So I am going to actually flatten the PDF, which I think this is a pretty recent update that Canva had, because I don't think you could flatten PDFs before. But I'm going to flatten it because it says flattening your PDF can ensure it prints properly, which is what we want. And so select pages. So like I said, since I'm using page 2 for my cover, I'm just going to uncheck where it says all pages and then just check the box next to page 2, because that's the one that I will be using for my cover. Now the color profile. This is also another thing that's pretty recent. I don't know when they did this, but we were never really able to choose a color profile. And so since again this is being printed, I'm going to pick CMYK. But since I'm not pro, I don't have pro on this account, I actually cannot pick CMYK. So that is interesting to note. So I'm just going to keep it as RGB, and I will click download. Alright, so that has downloaded. So I'm just going to click on it. Okay, so there we have our cover. So here are the 200 6x9 dot grid pages that we would use for the interior of our book. So as you can see, it's the same page repeated over and over 200 times. And so then you would take the interior pages, which on Amazon KDP they call it a manuscript. So you would take this, which would be your manuscript or interior pages, along with the cover that we just made, and then you would have a book. If you made it this far through the video, thank you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing. If you have any questions about this or anything that I've mentioned, leave a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.